Hi, this is Herschel from gymcraftlaundry.com. I'm going to show you how to fold one of my angels. This is a really easy craft and one of my most popular tutorials on gymcraftlaundry.com. So right here I have the burlap angel kit. I sell it in my Etsy shop. I have an Etsy shop that my daughter and I just opened called Merry Crafty Christmas. And in the Etsy shop, we're going to be selling some of our homemade ornaments. We make them for local craft fairs together. And my kids love manning the booth. So we've actually started a page to sell on Etsy some of the ones that we don't sell at the craft fairs. Anyhow, so in the kit that you can purchase, or if you buy the materials yourself, it's all listed on the tutorial what you need. We have a 10 inch I believe, 10 inch piece of burlap ribbon, and then a shorter piece of burlap ribbon, I believe it's 6 inches. And this one's for the wings. This is going to be your angel body and your head. And then this is actually a Publix grocery bag that I've gone ahead and upcycled by wrapping in masking tape. It's going to be my angel head. To make the burlap angel, you're going to need your longer piece of twine. And in the kit, there are 2 pieces of twine. I might have just lost one, but there's 2 pieces. There it is. One is the little hanger for the Christmas tree, and the other one is what you're going to use to knot and make your craft with. So here's our halo. Again, you're going to take the head, the stuffed head, the ball, and put it in the middle. Actually put it at the top, and you just want the burlap, when you fold over, about a ½ inch longer past where the ball is. Okay, just enough for you to pinch close. This doesn't have to be exact, so don't worry if it's a little bit further. You just want to be able to close it and still have enough of the burlap for a body. And the fun part about this craft is if you mess up, you can just untie it and redo it again. So we're going to take our long piece of twine and knot it around that gathered burlap that's over the ball, the head. And I just like to knot it and pull it tight because we're going to use the same piece of twine over and over again to finish it. So here you go. We have our angel head on, and now we're going to fold in each side just like so. So I've got my camera set up so it's going to show this all to you kind of upside down. So that's what the kit looks like. Here's a completed angel. So I'm folding it in on each side, almost like I'm making a paper airplane. And then I'm going to pinch my bottom here. I like to pinch the bottoms and grasp them like this, and then pull up to the head. So you're going to pull up the burlap, and like, it doesn't matter if you make it super tiny like this one is. You're going to pull up to the head and tie it again. You're going to knot it. So see, all I did was held the top and pulled it up and then knotted it. So here, I'm going to trim this when we're done. I trim this just to make it look neat. And if you don't feel like you've tied it enough, you can always add a dot of hot glue right here and just, glue this end to it, but you don't usually need to. So here's what my angel body looks like right now. And the reason why I said it doesn't matter like how you fold it, that it's a very forgiving craft, is you can just kind of adjust it so it looks the way you want it to look. With the smaller piece of burlap ribbon, we're going to take this, we're going to place it so that the outside of the wings are actually going to be the serged ends here. so that it doesn't unravel from the sides. My mother-in-law likes the way it looks unraveling from the sides. I don't. I prefer it to unravel, to fray from the top for that rustic look. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to just do a quick accordion fold. You know how when we were grade schoolers we used to make fans? If you lived in Florida or someplace hot, you probably made a lot of these fans with pieces of paper. That's what we're going to do right now with the shorter piece of burlap. So we just made a fan. Here's a quick note. You can use fray block, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I don't use it. But if you don't want it to fray at all, then the best thing to do is to get some fray block and just kind of get the ends there so they'll stay. So I folded it like an accordion and then pinched it in the middle. And what I do first is I look to see what I want, where I want my top. I want this to be the top. So I'm going to take my body and place it on top of it, just like that. Then flip it back over. And then I'm just going to use that same piece of twine and do a final knot. You can tie it in a bow if you want to make it neater. Flip it over. So this one's a little stockier than some of my others. Each one is different, so don't worry too much about it if it doesn't look like, if yours doesn't look like mine does, because every time I make one, it looks slightly different. To finish it, we're going to take this piece of twine that I have for hanging it on the Christmas tree, and you're going to just use a dot of hot glue and attach it to the back with the hot glue. And then I like to put hot glue on the back half of the halo, slip it over the twine here, the little hanger, and then just leave the front of it unglued with a dot of, just using a couple dots of hot glue. And there you have it. It was really quick and easy to fold.